Good afternoon and welcome to my revision activity video number 5, which is on flashcards. My name is Ollie Furnival. You can follow me on YouTube, subscribe to me at Teaching and Learning on YouTube, or if you've got any questions about the video I'm showing today, please email me, oliverfurnival@gmail.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at IBCoordinator. So these activities I'm showing in these set of videos are based on a booklet I've created for students at my school, which is called Revision Techniques. And the idea is that you could go through these techniques and find ones which help you to remember the information that you need for the exams. In the video I'm going to use examples from different types of exams, but really the types of exams I use or talk about don't really matter. It's the technique that matters, and it should be usable for all different types of subjects that you're studying in whatever exam you're doing. Okay, so today what I'm going to talk about first are flashcards, and I'm going to show you two ways of using flashcards. First, the old-fashioned way, where you've actually got these flashcards on pen and paper, and secondly, in a bit I'm going to show you how you can use it on a really good website to help you. So the idea is on the paper flashcards, really it's quite simple. You can write information on one side of the flashcard with further information on the back of the flashcard, okay? And there are different ways you can do this. So first of all, you could simply, let's say you're doing UK government and politics for A level, or even in the DP government and politics. We've got a keyword here, democracy, and all I do is I turn it over, and now I've got my definition of democracy. So I could have loads of flashcards in any sizes where all I'm doing is keyword definition. And the good thing about these flashcards is that they're portable, okay? I can carry these on the bus on my way to school. I can carry them wherever, really. They're so small. As you can see, we've got smaller sizes here. So apart from just keyword definition on the flashcard, I could do a question: what is direct democracy? And I can give myself a hint, so I know on the other side there's going to be the 3 points. So what I can do is I can do what is direct democracy. I've got my 3 ideas on this flashcard, and I can keep, as I go through, I can think, well, how many do I know? 1, 2, or 3, and I can keep going over and over very quick. Can't remember the third one. 10 minutes later, I come back and I try again, okay? And what I can do here is have more detailed questions. So these are quite short answer questions, maybe 1, 2 points in exams. But also I could now do what are the advantages of direct democracy. And if you can see on the back here, I've actually got 6 different points there. So as you can see, I'm not actually writing full sentences. I'm not writing my essay here, but these 6 points are maybe my key points for my essay. So what I do is I ask myself the question and I think of one idea, or I look here and I can see, well, it's a purest form of democracy, and then hopefully that will make me remember what I learnt in class about what that means, and I can then say it to myself, say it out loud if I'm not in public, or in my head on transport, and I can then prepare my essay. And I could also do this as well as just reference. I could do this as I'm writing an essay plan and keep going backwards and forwards, building up my memory of it. Okay, it could be a memory of numbers. When do we have referendums being used in the UK? And I've got my numbers there, and I could then, from my numbers here, hopefully that will lead me to remember the type of referendum that I had, that the United Kingdom had in these years, okay? And I could also have a flashcard for that, what was 1975 referendum, okay? And there it is, okay? And there's my result. And this, if I remember it like this will be used, hopefully, for more detailed answers as well, okay? So again, questions: why have referendums been used? Okay, here are my answers, okay? Quite a lot of detail there. And again, this is going to help prepare me for a longer type question. There are many, these are quite versatile. I could do true or false questions, true or false. Here's my true or false question. Okay, all about devolution. I turn over and I find out that is true. Okay, so these are good for quizzes because I've always got the answer on hand, so I could be sat with someone and I could use this on my own, but I could also be with a friend and I could be asking these questions to the person in the same room as me, okay, which allows it to become a more interactive type of revision, okay. These can also be used as prompts, as I say, prompts if you're giving yourself speech practice. Okay, so this is the old-fashioned way. Really good to use a flashcard because they're really helpful in building up your memory. And as I've shown, these can be attached to the trousers, put in your pocket, okay, they can be left in your bedroom, on your counter, always nearby. You do the work once. Again, you could do it with friends. You could build up that you do different parts of the course in one go, and then you could share and swap. Do big quizzes in class. Okay, do big quizzes at home with these flashcards, and that's there you go. Fits nicely in my pocket. Revision there all the time. Link to this flashcards. If you could, if you prefer to have it like this, that's fine. But what you could also do is use an excellent website called Quizlet. And I'm going to speak about Quizlet, as you can see here, just Quizlet.com in a few of my videos. So what I could do, instead of just writing it here, I could just simply enter my term, democracy, and enter my definition there. And then what happens is this website does excellent things for you. So, at the moment I'm teaching the diploma program. And in the diploma program, we have command terms and exams, okay? And what I've done, I've typed every command term for the exam, and I've given the definition, okay? So you can see, it's taking me a little while to do, okay? But the beauty of it is, I only have to do it once on this website. Here are my command terms for the exam. Very important in my revision that I understand what the exam is actually asking me to do, otherwise I might give lots of information that won't give me any points. When I do that, when I've entered all that in, as you can see at the top of this website here, if you want to zoom in a bit here, we can see flashcards, and I simply click on that there, and Quizlet for me has then created these nice little flashcards, okay, and it says the definition, okay, and I've got to guess what that means. So what I can do, simply sit here on my phone, click to flip, and that means analyze there, and I can see there, I can just move on to the next one, okay, and I just click to flip, okay, and as I said, this could be done for any subject, any ideas that you need, any knowledge and understanding that you need to remember, key terms for your subject, you can do it like this. This can be shuffled, so not in alphabetical order. You can also play a game, you can time yourself to see how long it takes you to remember all of the flashcards. So this is the website Quizlet. So it's the same idea. One is on paper. You might find that you like to be more active. You might want to actually turn it over. You might think, oh, it's a lot better like that. Or you might want to do this. If you're lucky enough to have an iPhone, you can have this on your phone, and it's the same thing, you're just clicking your finger. Beauty of doing this on Quizlet is that you can share this, you could create a group with your friends, even with your class teacher. He or she could tell you a subject, a topic for you to create the flashcards for, and then everyone in your class can create those. So I'm a teacher at the moment, and I'm teaching TOK. And in my TOK, with my TOK, I've created a class on Quizlet for my TOK class where they've got these flashcards. So just to summarise, flashcards are there either for definitions, or to prompt you, or to ask you questions, or to create quizzes where you've got your question, you've got your answer. Very versatile, you can use them phone or paper all the time. Quick, good for memory recall. Thank you for listening.